This next segment is the Rural Innovation Session, a segment that celebrates grounded, practical, and high-impact solutions emerging from India's rural heartlands. May I invite our session chair, Ms. Yogita Apte, lead CSR at Persistent Systems, and the co-chair of this session, Mr. Ramesh Doraiswami, founding mentor at Crossmentors, to kindly take their seats on stage. They'll be guiding us through this session and introducing our remarkable rural innovators. I would also like to acknowledge our distinguished jury for this segment, Mr. Girish Chandra, CSR Head at eZest, Mr. Ashutosh Bishnoi, Independent Director at Mafatlal Industries and Baroda BNP Mutual Fund, and a valued member of PIC, Mr. Swapnil Joshi, Founder, EcoRegain Solutions. With that, I now hand the proceedings over to Ms. Apte and Mr.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm sure this session is going to be equally delicious as the food. I'm not going to stand here for a long between the innovators and the audience. I have been told that I need to speak about the importance of rural innovation. 65%, since morning we are talking about it, that 65% of the India lives in rural India. And I will just share one story. Last week, I visited one village. As part of my entire career of 25 years, I have visited many villages where only 1 or 2 houses are there, but they were still functional. I visited a village of 30-35 households, and the entire village was migrated. It was totally locked up. They had appointed, the entire village has appointed one priest because they wanted the puja to happen daily. So that priest used to come daily. And how did I know? Because when I saw the flowers offered, they were quite fresh. So the priest had come. And the village was not very far from the main road. There were no issues of electricity, accessibility, water. So basic needs were satisfied. But the needs of livelihood were not addressed. And that is the reason why the entire village has migrated. The challenge of education, availability of good education services was not there. Livelihood was not there. And I think there where the rural innovation plays a vital role. So today here we are, 3 bright people who will be sharing with us some options that are available for many such villages who would not have to migrate because of these issues. So I would like to invite Ms. Vrinda from Wingrow Agritech. They strengthen rural livelihood by building weekly farmer markets. I would like to invite Resham Sutra Private Limited, Mr. Kunal Vaid. They support green technologies and mechanized solutions, building a sustainable farm to fabric value chain. And third, Open Link Foundation, Mr. Sanjay Dalmia, one of Persistent Foundation's partner. I'm proud to say that. So here we are with 3 bright minds. Over to Ramesh, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think Yogita has said it all. I just would like to add a couple of points more specific to what PIC does. As you know, this is an important category. The rural category is a very important category for innovation, social impact innovation particularly. So PIC has been at it since a long time, and we have had, over the years, I did get the statistic, about 35 odd finalists like the ones you see today on stage over the last few years. This year we had a bumper application strength of 87. Yeah, 87 high quality applications. So we as mentors struggled, and the jury struggled to find the ones which will come before you. So this is just the top 3 amongst them, but there are several of them out there which qualified equally well. So it's a testimony of the awareness which PIC is trying to create in this area. And livelihood, as Yogita rightly said, is the focus for all of them in different ways. One of them represents how to support the farmer, one of them supports the weaver, another gives the broader education which is required to sustain livelihood. So really, without much ado, we'll start with Vrinda ma'am to talk about the amazing story of Wingrow.
Good afternoon all. I am Vrinda Borkar, founder of Wingrow Agritech Innovations Private Limited. Every week or every day, many small farmers wake up before sunrise and uncertain if he is going to earn much or not for that day. And being from a farmer's family, I have seen their problems from near. My father used to harvest good quality of produce but unable to sell it as he had very lesser options to sell his produce. And most of the time he used to go through the middleman. So at Wingrow market, we change this story. Like we are creating a marketplace or space where marginal farmers, women self-help groups, women entrepreneurs and customers, we are bringing all of them to one place, that is Wingrow market. We have physical markets in Pune and Mumbai, like at 49 various places, and these markets are weekly. So our business model is very simple. Farmer or any type of producer can come up in our market with his produce. He will set up his stall with the help of our market organizer, and he can sell directly to consumer. So at the end of the day, all the money or all the profit will be his only. So there is on the spot payment. Our markets are portable, like within 30 minutes we can wind up our markets. Our revenue model is like we are charging minimal stall rent from each and every producer, which is around 300 to 500 rupees per stall. And similarly, parallelly, we are also working with the Indian Air Force, where there we daily supply fruits and vegetables. Our competitive landscape is like we are different from the other competitors, as in case traditional markets are very much unorganized and already managed by the middleman, and we stand apart, like we directly giving chance to producer to sell directly to consumers. Yeah, revenue model is done, landscape is also done. Like online, there are many online players like Big Basket, Dunzo, but those are focusing on very much to enhance the user experience. But in our case, we are dealing with the, we are trying to give profit to farmers. Our current progress is, till date we have provided income opportunities to more than 1,500 families. We have created till date self-dependent farmers around 6,000 plus, and through Wingrow market, revenue generated by the farmers and other producers is around 300 CR last year, that is 24-25. Also every month on first Monday of every month we arranges various training programs for the farmers, because in our case we are dealing with marginal farmers who are very much uneducated and are poor in background. So in that case we provide them financial training, how to communicate with the consumer, or how to manage their finances so that he can survive throughout the year. Also, more than 45 women self-help groups have connected with us. They have small gruha udyogs, achar, papad, lonche, and various spices they sell in our market. And in 24-25, our Wingrow revenue is around 1.6 CR. We have 6 Indian Air Force tenders. We have customer base of 92,000. And till date, we have through Wingrow market 118,012 metric tons fruits and vegetables have been sold through our Wingrow market. And major things are, right now we are working with the Deyasra Foundation and Mavim. We are providing market opportunities through our new model, that is Wingrow Sakhi Market. It is exclusively for the women entrepreneurs, and from September 2024 to October 31st October, we have provided around 250 women have booked their stall in our Wingrow market and sold their produce. And average income and average revenue, one day sale of that particular woman is around 10,000. And timing of our market is 4 to 9 p.m. So in the audience also, if anyone have any kind of product, he can book his stall in our market and sell directly to consumer. Next. So our this year, next 12-year growth plan is, we have to increase our market from 49 to 100 in Mumbai, and we are also planning to expand in Nagpur. And farmers we have to reach is around 2,500. And also we are aiming to support more 300 women self-help groups. And right now we are developing our, we are right now going to introduce technology into our business model, that there will be online stall booking platform for any kind of producer. And also there we are going to provide them demand and supply predictions to reduce his losses. Next. Also we have got various awards and recognitions. Recently we have been selected by the Indiaspora, and they called us in for the 3-day conference in Abu Dhabi. There actually we got connection of Deyasra Foundation. And we have also got recently we have also got grant from the Marketis Center USA, and also from the Roddenberry Foundation USA. This is our team, Mayur and I am Vrinda. We are founders of Wingrow Agritech, and along with us, our support system is Londe sir and Mukesh Sainani sir for business development and technology development. And with us, we have 13 people team who is working in on-ground operation of Wingrow Agritech. And thank you. Our expectations from this program is basically CSR collaboratives, like it is not in the form of money or grants, but it is in the form of connections, that if they have various types of producers and budding entrepreneurs, so we can provide them income source through our Wingrow markets. Thank you very much.
Namaskar, everybody. I'm Kunal, Vaid, co-founder and CEO of Resham Sutra. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody at PIC for this opportunity to be at this beautiful campus and have such an inspiring day today. So at Resham Sutra, we are building India's largest rural farm to fabric value chain. And the vision that we are working with is to create a sustainable livelihood opportunity for rural women particularly, that helps them to get financial independence. And the way that we are bringing this to life is through our innovations in technology, which is solar-powered production machines, then innovations in ecosystem, and online and offline hybrid marketplace platform. So I'm sure a lot of you must be aware of problems that any producer in a village faces. This picture that you see on your screen to the left is of a woman reeling silk yarn on her thigh. This is something we would not expect to be happening in today's age. But even today, there are more than 50,000 women in central and eastern India who do this every day and end up earning less than 5,000 rupees a month for this. This is the vision that actually led to the birth of our company. We realized that in rural production, other than just very high drudgery in the way things are done, there is also poor capacity, very little skill building. People are living with archaic skills. There is no formal training for running a business. And then if somebody wants to scale up, access to capital and access to market is almost non-existent. We are trying to solve this problem systematically and trying to bring a holistic solution. First of all, we have innovated about 14 different solar-powered machines. These are very compact machines. Each machine is a factory in itself, and a woman has to get just one machine to make the yarn or fabric. So it covers the entire value chain, and it covers 4 different types of silk that exist in India, which are mulberry, tussar, eri, and muga. The machines are almost 400% more productive and almost 90% more energy efficient than any existing solution. Then as soon as we started bringing in more and more machines and increasing capacity, we realized the next problem that everybody faces is the market. So that's where we came up with, firstly, an online system, and then that is bridged with our offline team present in the major weaving and market clusters of India. Along with the market platform, we also do quality certification of all the products that sell in the marketplace so that people get a uniform and acceptable quality, because that is one problem that we see. Whenever a product is made in a distributed rural environment, everybody assumes it to be of a poor or at least unreliable quality. And we also realized that when we are trying to build capacity and we are trying to bring in a new technology, then people will need regular hand-holding. It is not like you've just sold the product and then gone off and they'll manage it on their own. So we have set up about 8 rural experience centers, which act as a training plus hand-holding centers. These are located in states of Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Assam, and Meghalaya. We are looking at taking this number to 20 in the next 12 months. And we have also set up about 39 co-working spaces in the villages. These are centers where the women can come, work for as long as they want, bring in their raw material, make the product, and sell it. So we have had a lot of good partnerships, which are the main foundation for our delivery of our products and services. A major segment for partners for us are the on-ground NGOs and women's organizations. We partner with more than 20 such organizations across the 16 states that we are present in. And other than that, we work with large ecosystem organizations and various government organizations, including the rural livelihood departments in states like Meghalaya, Odisha, Jharkhand, and Assam. Then we have executed CSR projects for organizations like Indian Oil Corporation, Tata Steel, Jindal, Hindalco, and district mineral foundations in Odisha. So far, we have been able to directly impact about 52,000 rural women. On an average, it's been verified through third-party surveys. Our work is able to increase income by close to double the family income. And then we are able to offset about 9,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide annually with the use of solar power and higher efficiency of our machines. So the market that we are trying to address is the largest silk market in the world, which happens to be India. We have been active for almost 10 years. We have been profitable through all of those years. And we have, every year, we are able to presently reach about 5,000 women, and we are aiming to be able to reach about 30,000 women annually. So our ask is beyond financial support. What we are really seeking is partnerships and technical collaborations for the areas where we are looking at doing the new future interventions. So now our focus is shifting more towards incubation of small rural enterprises and try to find a way so they can scale up to become hundreds or even thousands of people large. So we have had success. One of our incubatees managed to be present at Shark Tank last year. And another organization was featured by PM Modi in the Man Ki Baat program. But we see the potential of hundreds and thousands of such organizations sprouting up all over the country. Very recently, we started working in Maharashtra. Now we are looking at the farmer and beyond farm activities in this state. So we'll be happy to work with any organizations active here. And on technology side, we are building AI-powered voice-based solution that will allow people without access to smartphone and without the access to reading and writing ability also to use our online platforms. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Sanjay Dalmia, CEO and founder of Open Links Foundation, and I'll be talking about the Winnow program here. I'd like to thank PIC and NCSI for this very inspiring session and for inviting me here. So we run Winnow program, and our mission is to significantly improve the quality of education in the government schools. And government, as was discussed in the previous session, is the largest social entity. In India, the government runs about 10.5 lakh government schools. Government of India spends about 1,200,000 crores every annum, and about 55,000 rupee per child per annum. And government school teachers are very well paid and very well qualified. So TIS survey says that they are paid 3 times the salary of an average teachers in private schools. So they are very skilled. They come through a very difficult examination. A lot of things are working very well there. Yet the learning outcomes are poor, and how do we change that? And that is our mission. So there are a few levers for us. One, there are good government schools, and they are good because there is at least one motivated teacher there. So how do we have very large number of schools with motivated teachers who are very well supported? That is our first lever of change. The second thing is education is about practice. So you can be good in music by practice, you can be good in cricket by practice, and you can be good in maths or poetry recitation by practice. So in this very large number of government schools which are distributed over large rural geographies, how do we enable practice for students? And for this, how do we empower the district administrators to run the programs efficiently? So there are good programs envisioned by the governments, but they fail in implementation. So how do we make the program implementation efficiency very high? And for this, we use technology, behavior science, and the district level leadership. So we work very closely with the collectors and the CEOs in a district to make these implementations successful. These are some success stories. So in Pune district, which has about 3,638 Zilla Parishad schools, we were able to achieve 27% improvement in FLN skills, foundational literacy and numeracy skills. So these are about 38,000 students, and we were able to collect data for almost 1,28,000 students. So this was a 2 months program, baseline, midline, endline, and we were able to execute this with the government. In Gadchiroli district, which is a very remote district, almost 15,000 students, we were able to give them practice for scholarship practice test. And in the actual Maharashtra scholarship exam, we saw a 68% improvement compared to last year. Similarly, Garyaband in Chhattisgarh, which is a remote tribal area, over 2 years, because of regular monthly practice tests which were conducted in supervision of the collector, the pass percentages improved from 78 to 85 to 90%. And this was a huge thing because the rank of the district in the state improved from 22 to 15 to 4. These are actual class 12th board examinations. Similarly, we are able to run life skill programs like poetry recitation, storytelling, spoken English, etc. And we get about 50,000 posts every month. So what does Winnow enable? Different kind of programs: foundational literacy, numeracy, scholarship practice test, 10th, 12th practice test, life skill programs like spoken English program, poetry recitation, storytelling. So the Winnow app does three things. Number one, today for any program to happen in the district, circulars have to go, TLM has to go, and all of this is going by WhatsApp. And teachers are not even downloading because they feel that their WhatsApp will become full, their phone will get clogged. Second, these teachers in remote rural areas, there are 2 teachers, 3 teachers, 4 teachers in a school. They are there for 15, 20, 25 years. How do we make them feel part of a community? How do they share and learn? How do we motivate them? And the third piece, whatever program you run, whether it is academic like scholarship practice test or life skill program, unless there is a very good way of collecting data, giving feedback, the whole program fizzles out. So how do we support that? So we have our own Wikipedia kind of a solution in Winnow app. We have our own Facebook, LinkedIn style solution in Winnow app. And we have our own Google Forms, OMR readers, and Excel upload kind of solutions. And all these together help in executing these programs. So here, for example, a teacher fills in a OMR sheet, which they find easy to fill. What are the levels of various students? And based on this, we are able to generate results at district level, at state level, at school level. And we are able to give these results within 10-15 days. And this helps in creating the feedback cycle at various levels. These kind of programs like poetry recitation, storytelling. So we have a Facebook kind of a program within Winnow. Teachers upload their post for storytelling, for poetry recitation, spoken English. And they are liked by teachers, by cluster head, block heads, and based on peer ranking, the good posts are recognized every month. So based on these various programs, every month we do recognition programs at a block level and at a district level. For a teacher, it's a big thing to be recognized by a IS officer or by a mantri. For a IS officer, it's very important that these awards are not controversial. So because they are transparent, because they are objective, they participate in these programs. And last year we were able to do 1,000 recognition programs. So we are now working in 36 districts with about 61,000 schools, over 1,95,000 teachers, impacting over 42 lakh students. And the Maharashtra government has invited us to roll out in all of Maharashtra. We are in a partnership with Meta, doing some artificial intelligence related development for strengthening the program. Our spend is about 25 rupee per annum per student. And this is like the oil which mobilizes the 55,000 rupee that the government is spending. So, this is our journey. I've been in it since 2016. And we have seen a big uptick in the last 3 years after we started work with the government. So basically, our success is our ability to work with the government. We have been able to work with the government and therefore been able to achieve this scale. I think that is the biggest success factor for us. We are currently working with 36 districts. In the next 2 years, we expect to be working in about 100 districts and impacting about 1 crore students. These are some newspaper articles. We have been featured in over 500 newspaper articles, all given by IS officers. This is me and my partner Rajiv. We have a team of about 100 people, about 40 people in back office doing data analysis, software development, support, etc. And about 60 people in each district helping roll out. These are some of the IS officers that we work with. These are our mentors, so we depend very heavily on a lot of mentors who work with us and support us in developing the program. These are some of the organizations who support us. And, we are looking for talent and we are looking for mentors who can help us work with us and grow this journey. And we are looking for your connections to help us reach out to more funders and grow our funding opportunities. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Vrinda, Kunal, and Sanjay, for sharing your wonderful stories. If there are any questions from the audience, jury, yeah, if you can reach the mic to him, first row.
you're basically disintermediating the large intermediaries, right? And creating a market for the farmer. What are you doing to ensure that you don't get marginalized by other people like you who come in with more money, can set up bigger markets, can create basically you're getting people into these markets. That's your expertise. People with more money, a better geography can get more people into the market, and the farmer will go there. So what are you doing to make sure that you have a brand or a business model that nobody else can snatch it from you?
Actually, it is tendency of human being. Like if he is getting more profit in other place, he will definitely go. But retention rate in Wingrow market of our farmers is around 95%. So they have been with us from many years. Since we have started from, during our engineering time, we have started these markets. So from that point of view, we have 5%, peoples go there. Because we are giving them sustainable income from our markets, and every week we are doing advertisement, and we are putting more efforts. And major thing is that we are charging very minimal amount, like 300 to 500 rupees, and their average sale is, if you consider fruit stall, so his average sale in some of our market is around 1 lakh rupees per day. So 500 rupees is very nominal for him to pay us. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question for you, Dalmia. I think it's a very ambitious project. Are you facing any resistance, challenges, and if so, how are you overcoming those from scale point of view?
So, hello. So, government is a very complex organization, and normally, when we think of government, we think of, bureaucracy, sluggishness, corruption. But, our experience has been the opposite, and normally the IS officers that we work with in the field, these are young IS officers in the district. And once they bless the project, and once, their energy comes with us, we have found that the projects work very, very well. There are, teacher unions. There are people who are naysayers. But our experience has been that, these just fall aside. They are, we say that 20% of the teachers are self-charged. Anyway, they are doing very good. 20% are, dheent hai. They will not do anything, whatever happens. And these percentages may vary. But 60% are sitting on the fence, they may. So how do we get these 80% people aligned and working? And that is what, our focus is. I feel it has been a remarkable journey in 3 years, what we have been able to achieve. I think all thanks to God, and it has worked very well.
Thank you. Thank you. Any last question? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
If I could request you guys to stay back, I would request Mr. Pradeep Bhargav to felicitate our chair and co-chair, Ms. Yogita Apte and Mr. Doraiswami.